I just talked to Jake, and he said that when he first read the script, it really affected him. He kind of carried it for the rest of the day for about 6 hours until he got on a call with director Tom Ford. What was the experience that you had?
Yeah, I read the script and I felt like it was a unique, original story. Very ambitious, these 3 stories that blend into one, but great characters. I was very flattered that Tom thought of me for this character because it wasn't an easy one. So, yeah, it kind of went from there and then straight into a conversation with Tom, and he told me of his vision, and I was sold on wanting to just be in his presence.
I believe that initially you thought, how am I going to do this with this character?
Absolutely, I was hesitant because it meant I needed to really focus and draw upon a lot of research and study serial killers, and I was worried, about bringing that kind of energy into my life and into my household. So.
What did you find through your research? Was there something that specific that you thought, I want to bring
There was
this
plenty
to
of things that kind of bounced out at the time. A lot of that stuff I've erased because I was pretty much getting sleepless nights after watching these things. But there's a lot of things that came in common with one another. A lot of these guys would keep souvenirs from their previous victims. And my character, Ray Marcus, he wears this little pinky ring, which is like a little plastic heart ring, which is probably from like what might have been like a kid's magazine or something, in relation to that kind of a world. So small details like that, and mannerisms, the look of lack of empathy behind their eyes. A lot of this me and Tom would discuss and collaborate on, and we had 3 months to do it, so it was a very focused time.
Is 3 months actually considered a quite amount of time for you to develop your character, or is that actually really short for you?
Well, it always feels like a pressure. It always feels like, I haven't got enough time. But for most people, yeah. I mean, a lot of actors I know go from one job to the next, and they'll be lucky if they have 2 weeks, So I do one thing a year, and that allows me to have as much time as I've got the job to when they start, and sometimes it could be something like 3 months.
I will say that your character gave me anxiety when I watched him. He is is that what you were going for?
Well, he's not a very pleasant person.
Of course, he's the ringleader, and he's a very bad guy. When you watch the movie now and you see yourself as the character, are you able to take yourself out of it, or do you remember what it was like portraying him?
No, the weird thing was actually I couldn't remember some of the things I said. I was watching up on the screen, and some of the things I was doing and saying, I couldn't even remember those words coming out my mouth, and so that was quite disturbing and shocking.
Interesting, because in the moment you're improvising, you're getting to improvise, and you forget.
Yeah, I guess we were really, those night shoots were very grueling because the atmosphere was intense. I was manipulating and provoking Jake in those scenes, and we were able to be free and improvise, and Tom was brilliant about what he wanted, and he gave boundaries and limitations within that world, but other than that, we were allowed to be a pack of dogs, just go at one another. So some of the things, I said, and now I'm shocked that stuff came out my mouth.
Made in Hollywood.
Thanks for watching this interview. As always, don't forget to subscribe and let us know what you think in the comment section below. For the next Made in Hollywood interview, click right here. Do it. Click it.